Miss Oli. I'm Diego Felipe, AP, and I'm going to talk about the woman role in ancient China. In ancient China, the woman did not enjoy the status, either social or political, afforded to men. Women were obedient to first their fathers, then their husbands, and finally, the case of being left a widow. Their sons is a system known as the tree following, or sankon, often physically illiterate, socially segregated, and forced to compete for their husbands' affiliations with combinations a woman place was unable one. Still despite the harsh realities of living in a male-dominated society and being forced under the weight of philosophical and religious norms which were created by men to work for men. Some women did break through their barriers. The practical reality of daily life meant many women could indeed circumvent conventions, and some of us live extraordinary, producing great literature, scholarships, and even ruling Chinese empire itself. Theories of women. At least in theoretical terms, women's contribution indigenously to society was recognized in the principle of yin yang. Even here, through the male yang, what is justly qualified is the predominant and hard associations subtly considered the superior to the female. Yin, hard versus soft versus so forcible, submissive, live, courteous, lesbian, dark, rich, poor, and so on. Family working. Marriage and children were accepted normal course of all those, and only those men who could not afford a wife do not marry during the Han Dynasty, for example, or marry women, brought a special tax on their family, and women with babies were given a 3 year exemption from tax, and their husbands a 1 year exception. Recording the sex of children, sons were much more desired than daughters. At the whole prevent boys enforcing him in a girl importing from sea out, meaning that eventually a girl will ultimately leave the family and pay homage to the ancestors of another family having sons. This greatly helped the wife to become accepted in her adopted family. So this is one of the Jing. She's the first woman. She was the first woman. And well, some things extra were that women could, as you heard, women couldn't work. Women couldn't work because they were stay at home. In resume, they could only stay at home and take care about their children, husbands, and all etc. In sometimes some women and women were not women cannot work. Women weren't able to work. Something that was pretty helpful because women only could stay at home and stay with the children, and that's easy. They couldn't work. They couldn't get out. Their husbands bring their money to make makeup and something like that. Some things like that. After that, the first woman was Tijuan. As you see, Tijuan was the first woman on work. So that is all my presentations. I know it's very short. Sorry, miss. I didn't work so hard. Sorry, I don't realize this one. So this is my presentation. I think that you like it. I hope you like it. And yeah, bye. Goodbye.